Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are through page 29. Got our button that activates our little cuckoo. And of course our little pull switch for to light it, which I'm equally enjoying that. As I said, I like that. That's a nice little function. Should get pretty close today. I think we're going to finish up tomorrow. This looks, based on what I pulled, I think this is going to take, it's more than one video, and I'm just not going to push myself. I want to make sure I try not to make too many mistakes. Really looking good. I'm really impressed with this build so far. I just, you know, who doesn't like a cuckoo clock? Plus, it's really coming together and looking good, I think. But without any further ado, well, I guess I should do my little intro too. If you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. You get to see all my successes and all my failures, how I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Upload daily and just try and have a good time. We're not solving the world's problems, we're just building silly little models and having some fun. If you see any kits or builds or sets or anything you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list, and I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because y'all provide me with nothing but the best options. But we're ready to jump in on page 30. So let's get going with that. Okay, sort of the same thing as we did yesterday on the other side, just building the lower part of our roof. So we got you facing that way. We get A on the, yeah, it's got to be the inner ones. I decided I went through all this yesterday. Not very snug there. But it won't fit. No, it does fit in the outer one. Now I'm worried. No, this does go in the outer one because this is a decoration for our eaves. Yeah, so yeah, it goes on the outer one. Yeah. Got my logic backwards. Okay. Yeah, because this is the part that shows, and that's where it locks. Okay, yeah. Duh. There. Let's go. I'm glad they made it where it wouldn't fit properly if you did it wrong. Okay, there it goes. Disagreeing with me there. Yeah. Third. Okay, and those, I think, no, I don't think it is going to be covered actually. No, I think that's going to be exposed, so I'm going to come out with a marker and try and, it's the wrong shade of brown, but I'm going to sort of, it's a little better. Likewise over here. And now, this guy goes, we'll go ahead and put it, yeah, go ahead and install it on this side. So we're lining those studs on there. So these guys in. The other one should fall in place. There it goes. And there's our lower roof line. Oops, I need it plugged in right now. Dragging that around, knocking things off there. Okay. Now, a little bit wider. And two guys. Alright. So we start with G13, which is the one with the hole in it. Blank side. These guys go in on this side. And I can already tell I'm going to need this guy. For some reason I thought they were mounting the other way. I thought the other side was going to be showing. This guy goes on top of them. Still facing that way. C1. Yep. 2. 3. And then sun. Let's see, start off the bottom. Now, here's let's see, got our little hook here, goes to the bottom. Similar to what we just did on the lower side. That's going to be the upper side, I believe. 5. Let's see, that should be this one. Yep. With these things. I guess safe to say these two. Probably need the side too since while I'm going, but we'll keep going. Okay. Now, let's go on. Well, that's okay. That's page 30 on to 31. We're mounting it up. Okay, these two go. Second one down. Okay, like so. And then we'll get some, pull some more pieces out. Alright. Okay, so we're just gonna work our way up here, it looks like. Onto our plain one. We got the plain solid one. Goes on next. Yeah, that matches up with the top of our spade. This guy. And this guy up top. And we're going to start up on the other side. Our little diamond down at the bottom. Actually, starts the double pieces. Okay. Okay, so install these bits on. Okay. And nice little stack here. Okay. Okay, I see what it's doing now. It's going to hang down. Oh. Can I do that upside? No? Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Seems a little off having that there. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that's how it works in the picture. So that must. Okay. Double checked it. This one. No. No, wait a second. Nope, nope. That don't go there. The plain one goes there. And then club goes on the next one. Now I'm saying I didn't have to color in all those things because they're getting covered up anyway. And the A goes at the top. Whoops, let's pop the next one out. Okay. This is going to be the trickiest one. Good place where I can grab it to get pressure in. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Alright. That's the end of page 31. On to 32. Okay. Start on this side. These are both the same. We just want to make sure we get this side up. The even side goes up. Yeah, goes like that. Let's put a couple in. And line them up these top holes through there. From the bottom loose again with the pressure, so I need to okay. Now these should interweave and end up lining up with our holes. So that's pretty close there. So let's do okay. Now where's the bird? The bird goes on the third one, so let's go. Okay. All right. And that done. Looks like we're just gonna drop it in. It should slot in to our right there on our cuckoo clock. These guys should go in and bend it behind our door frame here. All said and done, so I get you. Yes, this is gonna go. We got details back there. Yeah, so this goes on the inside. So. And just like that. Up here. Oh, nice. And I say it does nothing. I think we're about to lock it in. Maybe not. I didn't see anywhere to hold it in place. And there's the back. Nice details all the way around. I'm digging it. Wiring inside there. We're going to jiggle on our bird to make it feel nice and flush. Alright, so I'm digging it. Now I got one more little bit to make tonight, and like I said, we're going to make this one. I think it's going to be a short video, short-ish video, so I just don't. Because I got the stress of dealing with one of the big accordion piece tonight too, so on a little circumference. So I'm going to set you back here while we make this guy up. Okay, so we're going to you. All these guys go on. Yep. In between. That one maybe not. No, it says we're supposed to get them there. Let's see where it ends up. I was being a little stubborn. Get these guys to, okay, yeah, it's gonna go in. Okay. A little persuasion there. Line up. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah. Okay. For a moment, I was worried that I'd put it upside down, but that is how it's supposed to go. Now, this guy. Okay, so just gonna wrap it all the way around here. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yep. Yeah, let's go across the top here. Okay, and that might be visible, so let me actually... I'm going to hit the bottom of these with the black too. I don't think it will be. I guess it depends on how you mount it, or where you mount it at. Put it up on a high shelf. I think that would stand out. I'm a little worried about. Saw something else I may try and fix tonight before we call it a wrap. So like I said, I'm going to be early. Okay, now back to where I was. Okay, so we got a little mini balcony in. And gonna go right up here underneath our Cuckoo. Okay, so that's gonna actually sort of shield that light too, it looks like. Find a way to get a grip there. Okay. Ooh. That was abrupt, but another good job. Okay. Let's see, there was something I noticed yesterday. These guys here. Tried to hit them with some stain, but it soaked it up, so I'm going to go back and say it's not a perfect match, but I think this brown will look better than that light color. Just to take the edge off. That was, it was just glaring straight at me. Actually, now that I've done that, we check. This one any darker? I can't remember which one I used now. And then it's dry. Let's see. How are you? Okay. Also pretty dry, but it's a little better than. Yeah. Okay, yeah. One more. Try this one. Yeah, just stick with the paint. It may end up being worse rather than better when it's all said and done. We'll have to see. So. It's a little better, but now I got these guys too. Those things, I don't think I can reach in there, but I can reach in there with my handy dandy like real brown paint. I forgot. If I thought about it, I would have used this on that. Little baby paint brushes and see if I can't be fairly delicate in here. Into it. I'm not worried about the whole thing, but I just want to get where we can both see, maybe. Yeah, that's much better. I don't know enough about manufacturing to complain that it seems like it shouldn't be that hard to apply that stuff to both sides. Still too much. A little bit goes a long way with that stuff. Y'all can't see that. And that's I don't think that's. I get that last little cross member there mostly covered. I think I'm gonna say that's good enough. That'll get us from most of those angles. Maybe a little bit. Yeah, that's a big improvement. Use my mind. Do without applying brown paint to everything in there, I'll be doing really good. Okay. Now that color looks so much better than that first batch, so let's to the point where I'm going to be making mistakes, disimproving rather than improving. I don't think I'm there yet. It won't take long. Yeah, I'm much happier with that. Okay, so much for being a short one. Okay. Okay. Yep. I am much more happy with that than I was with that other stuff. Okay, so see how much of a mess I can make with my fingers putting this back in. Yeah, I feel much better about that. Looks much less abrupt, I guess. Okay. Alright, but here's the main work we did tonight. I'm pleased with that as well. I think it's a good looking roof. The symbols on the side. We're going to get a dormer here window sticking out, so that's going to be why they left that blank. But let's get this guy plugged in. Dim the lights one more time. We hit the right buttons. And here's a pole chain. Yeah, that little balcony does do a lot to cast the light down rather than straight out at you, so I like that. Got that. Here's our cuckoo coming out from its fully formed nest. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's all around good. Alright, I'll call that a night. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another, stay safe, and click on a link. There's my channel up there if you'd like to subscribe. There's my other channel where I do little experiments a couple times a month. This is what YouTube thinks you should be watching, and down here, over there, is our playlist for this whole build. Come back tomorrow and we'll finish this bad boy up.